is the story of the Ugg family, and this is how I tell it. It was a long, long time ago, and the world was not a safe place. The dinosaurs had all disappeared, but there were still many animals who were not at all fussy about what or who they ate. Hidden from sight lived a family of cavemen, the Uggs. It was a family day for the Uggs. The children were excited because Uncle Ugg, Mrs. Ugg, Ugg's brother, had come to visit. He lives on the mountain opposite in a smaller cave with his wife, Judy Ugg. So we've got the Ugg family living here, and Uncle Ugg and Judy Ugg living just here. The Uggs can see each other's cave and can just about hear each other if they shout very loudly. After a while, Uncle Ugg and Mrs. Ugg wandered over to the special part of her cave. Mrs. Ugg explained, "I've been trying to record how many fish Mr. Ugg catches each day, and I've been using these sticks and coconuts to do it. Now when you're back at your cave, I can hold them up and show you how many fish we've got, and you'll know whether to come round for your tea. I've decided to call them numbers." Said Uncle Ugg. "That's all very good, but you know, I can't see very well, and I'll never be able to see those sticks and coconuts. Numbers from my cave." Said Mrs. Ugg. "You're right. We'll need to give each amount, each number, a name too, and then I can just shout it across to you." They started to think of some names for the numbers. They moved across to the first amount. Oh dear, the pictures aren't getting much better, are they? Here's Mrs. Ugg. So they moved to the first amount and started thinking of names to go with the numbers. Mrs. Ugg put her lips together and blew out. "Ooh, ooh, 1 we'll call this. Yes, this amount, this number will forever be called the number 1. Then they moved across to the next amount. Mrs. Ugg put the tongue to the roof of her mouth and made a t sound. T, t, t. 2. Yes. This amount, this number, will forever be called the number 2, she said. Then they moved across to the next amount. And began to think of a name for this amount. Mrs. Ugg put her tongue between her dirty teeth and blew out 3. Yes, this amount, this number, will forever be called 3. Then they moved across to the next amount. Oh, another terrible picture, sorry. And thought of a name for this amount. Mrs. Ugg put her teeth on top of her bottom lip and blew out of her mouth. 4. Yes, this amount, this number, will forever be called 4, she said. Then they moved across to the next amount. "Oh, this is fun," said Uncle Ugg. "Please, can I do the next number?" So he copied Mrs. Ugg. Terrible picture. And he brought his top teeth down onto his bottom lip and blew out 5. Yes, this amount, this number, will forever be called 5. Then they moved across to the next amount. I wonder what picture this will bring. Oh! And they started to think of names for the next number. It was still Uncle Ug's turn. This time he put his tongue behind his teeth, and the tongue reached up to the roof of his mouth, and he blew out, forcing the air through the small gap that he'd made. 6. Yes, this amount, this number, will forever be called 6, he said. Then they moved across to the next number. Oh dear. Another funny picture. This time it was Mrs. Ug's turn. She copied Uncle Ug and put her tongue in the same position as him. 7. Yes, this amount, this number, will forever be called 7, she said. Then they moved across to the next amount. Another terrible picture. She looks like a horse. And they started to think of names to go with this amount. Mrs. Ugg opened her mouth a little wider, and her tongue went back. 8, 8, 8, she said. Yes, this amount, this number, will forever be called 8, she said. Then they moved across to the final number. Me next, said Uncle Ugg. And he put his tongue to the roof of his mouth, just behind his teeth. For this time he blew out of his nose. 9, he said. Yes, this amount, this number, will forever be called 9, he said. Oh dear. Yes, said Mrs. Ugg. Oh, that was absolutely exhausting, she said. Now, let's just try to remember all of the number names. So, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Mrs. Ugg said, if Mr. Ugg continues to catch more fish, I have a feeling we're going to have to come up with a better way of naming these amounts and the numbers that go with them. This is absolutely exhausting, she said. Uncle Ugg replied, do you know what I've been thinking as well? I've been thinking that now it's not just the amount of fish we can talk about. We can talk about anything. What do you mean? Said Mrs. Ugg. Well, now I can tell you that you have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 5 shells on your necklace, and 1 big bottom. Oh, you cheeky devil, said Mrs. Ugg. And then she said, you whiz off now before I give you 8 hard slaps on your bottom. Knowing this was a lot, Uncle Ugg fled. The following day, Mr. Ugg returned with his catch of fish, and Mrs. Ugg was able to shout across to her brother, Brother, we've got 9 fish tonight. And Uncle Ugg was able to imagine the 9 fish. And he shouted to Judy, Judy, get your fur. There's plenty of fish over at my sister's. Uncle Ugg and Judy set off happy to know that tonight their tummies would be full of fish soup. That was the story of the Ugg family, and that is how I told it. Thanks for listening, and find out next time how the Uggs decided to write the numbers.